Hey everybody, so we are here today and am I am trying to get to a point where I just play. Now, and not work on journal stuff, for a show or for custom order or whatever. Just spend some time playing. And I've been recently inspired by my friend Mary Ellen at Red Parrot. We've had some quote-unquote conversations via YouTube comments, because that's where we have most of our conversations. I've been inspired to just really play and to get back to my art journal, and I have a couple of different projects that have been put on the shelf, and one of them is a glue book. I've struggled with trying to make sense of, wrap my brain around and make sense of what a glue book is for. I see them all over YouTube, and I took a workshop maybe earlier this year or end of last year, within the last 6 months or so, with a lady named Shannon Green, I believe. I will link her information below because she's on YouTube and all that good stuff. I took a workshop. It was a quick afternoon workshop on getting a glue book started. And so we got a glue book started, and I brought it home and I put it on the shelf, and I haven't touched it since. So I need to get back into it because, so collage is my heart, and I can sit and find images in a magazine all day long. And which leads to my stash of a box of images here and a box of magazines here, and that's just how we do. But I think, and I've not yet confirmed this because I haven't done much in it, but I think a glue book is just kind of a way to play that lets us cut and glue and collage and create and be free and do something tactile. That's my understanding of the purpose of it. And so I want to do that because I want to just be free, and I want to use my images that I come across that I like, and I want to be able to have a book that I can just flip through and be like, oh yeah, I really like that, blah, blah, blah. So the workshop that I took, we got a good stash of goodies. One of them was this Arkansas travel guide. I live in Arkansas, and she had a bunch of these from our tourism department, and they're of good size, decent paper. It's not real slick. It's not the dry matte, but it's not real slick. So I think it lends itself well to play with. And we started it at that workshop, and I'll show you where I got. Of course, it was just a couple hour-long workshop, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of stuff. But we basically did some magazine harvesting. She had a whole box full of magazines that we could dig through. And I'll get to show you what I did. I added this, cut this out of a magazine and added this. This is on a page about Eureka Springs, which is a place in North Arkansas that has this colorful staircase. I've actually been there. And so some people do glue books and they do like a page of blue, a page of green, or they have a page that's a certain theme, or and so my thought process with that was this would be multicolored page. So I've got this here, and I'm leaving this here. I might add something to cover up here, but I say I'm gonna cover up this. That's a cute little saying, so I don't know. But so I've got more to add here. So I did that. I decided on a multicolored page. And one of the things I struggle with I tore out some magazine pages to do blue. A blue page. I've got this big image. this little dragonfly and this little carpeted curly cues. And I tucked it in here because this is all blue. Give me a background. So I've got that to work on. I started this page. I added this guy and this 200 and this black and white, or this black image. And my thought process is to do this page black and white. One of the things I struggle with the concept of a glue book is because collage is my nature. And so when I do a collage piece, I have contrast and I have what am I thinking? I have a design. I have, you know, a layout and balance and all those things. I really, you know, I don't just throw things on a page. And essentially with a glue book, you just throw things on a page and make it this big fun collage. And so I'm struggling a little bit with that. So that is another reason why I want to do this. I want to just be free to not think about placement, not think about balance. I just want to be able to collage whatever the theme is for that page and do it. So that's another reason why I'm doing this, or I want to do this. Magical thinking. And then these two images, this was cut out of a magazine. They're butterflies and moths. I just liked them, so I tucked them in there. Again, we did some magazine harvesting and some trimming of images. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of gluing. I did glue on this page. I glued this woman dancing and this woman dancing. And then these tickets that say My Fair Lady, the musical, and then this woman. And then Spread the Love. So she's dancing and spreading the love. So again, I tend to do more of a collage than a glue book. So I've got to work on that. And I think this, just having a big book that I can play in will help with that. I'm going through this page by page because I don't remember what all I've done in it. I did this spread, and this one's done. Basically, the theme is soul. Soul is throughout here a couple of times. Consider the wound. This says psychic readers wanted. A growing movement. Experience and soul. Those just all had a soul feel to me. So this page is done. But again, I kind of did it like a collage. This page, this spread, I'm doing book covers. I'm an avid reader, and I've never read these books, but I just found them in some magazine images and thought I would just do a page of book covers. So I got that started. Let's see what else we have in here. I did this spread. It's all nature, green. It says, life grows lovely where you are. Some plants, and I left these edges. I didn't cut them straight. I left them kind of dangling over. And I'm okay with that. And then I started on the back, adding more nature. I cut out this girl here. I just think she's super cute. Don't know what I'll do with her, but I think that's it. Oh, nope, I've got this. I am, and then this lady looking in the mirror. So, those are my images. That's as far as I got with that little workshop. Not very far. But I got it started, and I got a kind of an idea behind it. And so, some of the books that, I want to say it's Shannon Green, and if I'm wrong, I'll put that in the comment, in the description. But she has tons of different books that she's done. And if you know anything about collage and building journals and all that, as you add, it expands. And one of the things I've got to keep in mind, one of the things she suggested doing is, if you wanted to start a glue book, is to kind of start in the middle and do a page in the back and do a page in the front and do a page in the back and kind of do it back and forth. Because if you start at the front and you just do page after page after page starting at the front, you're going to end up with a really wonky fold. And let me see if I can show you kind of what she's talking about. I have, even on a ringed binder, this is one of my collage journals. See how from here back is pages that I haven't done anything on. Well, yeah. What is that? Oh, I haven't done anything on it, but I've started it, and see how it starts to bow as I've added so much to this? That's what will happen to this. Now, this one, being a ringed binder, is gonna allow me to grow, but this guy is not ringed, and so he starts growing. He's going to be crooked because his binder is, his spine is bound. Let me see if I got another one you can kind of see. So this is an atlas that I'm working on a travel-ish journal with, and you can see as I've added how it kind of bows funny. It doesn't lay flat anymore. It's kind of bowed because I've started at the front and added. So just kind of keep that in mind, that if you're going to do a glue book and you're going to add stuff to these pages, they're going to grow and they're going to shift. So just kind of keep that in mind. So what I wanted to do today, after all that blah, 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 I wanted to do my cover kind of as an official, let's do this shell. Let's label this our glue book, and let's have this handy, and let's work in this. Let's play in this. Work is not the word, play. I love my little state. It's a beautiful state. But that's all I'll say about it. So I have no problems covering it up because I am not making this. This would be a kind of a cool travel journal if I was traveling my state. But fun fact, my sister and I took our 3 kids on an adventure a few years ago. We spent 7, 8, 9 days on the road, and we toured the state, all things Arkansas. So Arkansas is a really small state. I live in central Arkansas, and so if I wanted to go to Memphis, which is in Tennessee, the next state over, 2 hours away, 2-hour drive. If I wanted to go to Dallas, 5 hours drive. St. Louis, 6-hour drive. Nashville, 6-hour drive. Oklahoma City, 5 maybe hours drive. Kansas City, 6-hour drive. We're very central. We're a very small state, and so we can go, living central, I can go 3 hours north, south, east, or west and be out of the state. All that to be said, we spent a week, so my sister homeschooled her kids, and we spent a week, me and my daughter and my niece and nephew and my sister, we spent a week, and I say Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Friday, and then another Saturday, Sunday. So 9 days, and we toured Arkansas. And we had it on social media, and we did all things Arkansas. We dug for diamonds, because I don't know if you know it or not, but Arkansas has a naturally occurring diamond mine. And it's fields of acres of fields that you can go and dig in the dirt and hopefully find a diamond. We did not find any. I've been a couple of times and I've never found one, but people do. We have an old quote-unquote haunted hotel up north in Eureka Springs. We went and did that. We climbed those rainbow steps that I showed you here. We did everything touristy in Arkansas, and we traveled the state. So Arkansas is kind of a, let me see here. If I can give you an idea. I'm going off on a squirrel here, but just work with me here. So Arkansas is kind of a square state. Kind of, in a roundabout way. We took off, let me find a little pen. Just to give you an idea, we took off central Arkansas and went down and down and up and over and all the way around and down and back home. We toured Arkansas for 9 days, road trip. This would have been cool to have because we went to Jasper, Arkansas. We went through, we climbed those steps. We went to Bentonville. That would be cool to have, but I did not have this at that time. I did scrap that adventure. It is in a humongous scrapbook, like super thick. We did scrapbook that adventure. Me and my sister did. So I have that. But anyways, all that to be said, this would be a neat travel journal. You know, if your state has a tourism guide, that would be fun to create a travel journal with. Anyways, we're not using it for that. We're using it for a glue book. So I attached a picture. It's from a calendar of a lightning storm. Looks to be like at a beach. Excuse me, I have hiccups. I'm a bit of a weather nerd, so this is very, very pretty to me. But anyways, I'm going to use my big stickers and spell out glue book. I'm just going to put glue book on the cover. And I'm going to get kind of silly with it. Why? Because I have a huge box of these letters and numbers. And in that huge box, I could not find an L. So Glue is glue. I could not find an L that matched. So with that being said, I couldn't find glue book. All the letters matched. So we got to get creative. And I think I'm going to get silly with my creative. First off, I got to decide if I'm going to cover this up. Because, okay, so let me just do this. We're going to use this G. Let me just cut my letters out. This G. And again, I didn't have an L, so we're using a 7 because we're creative like that. How cute is that? Not really. And instead of spelling glue like normal, we're going to spell it Gloo, glue. Glue. Because we're silly like that. And then my book, because we went silly with the glue, we're going to go silly with the book. What do you think? I don't like this. I thought I would, but I don't. So, with that being said, let me see if I can do something different. Let me see if I can find... Oh, I have an L in the little. Let me see if I can find a U in the little now. You're looking for a little U. Aha. How about this? Yep, Okay, I like that better than the Goofy 7. So that's what we're going to do. And I need to decide where I want to put it. If I want to put it straight. What do you think? I think that E is bigger than that G, but whatever. I think we're just going to go with it and see what we can come up with. Not going for perfection here. Progress over perfection. We are making progress in our glue book. And I know that I started this at that workshop. I don't recall when that was, if it was this year. I think it was earlier this year. I think it was in like February. But I'm not so sure, so I'm just going to put that we officially started this in August of 2023. And we have a cover. Ta-da! What do you think? I think we have a glue book now. So yeah, I am going to keep this short. I just wanted to kind of introduce you to this. Will be something you'll see throughout my videos as well. I'll be working in this when I want to play. Oh yeah, I was going to put... What did I say? August 2023. We'll just write that there. And go from there with it. So there we go. I've of course got some pages that I can already start on. And I might do that this evening. Play around a little bit and get it really ready to go. And yeah, so you'll be seeing this throughout my videos as well. I don't know if I'll have a catchy name. It may just be labeled Glue Book. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. So anyways, that's it for now. And I'll close off here and do some gluing. And we'll be back with something else sooner or later. I've got a couple of projects that, I've been inspired lately by my friend Mary Ellen at Red Parrot to just really play and not but to really embrace that as self-care. As creatives, we tend to not think of that as self-care, but it is. It is very much so a form of self-care to just play and create and cut and glue, and so I think that we need to embrace that and do more of it. So there we are. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back soon enough with either some more glue book or some more collage or some more journal making or something. Who knows? I'll find something to get into, though. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.